Morning, everyone. George Khan here. I'll be your host for this quiet echo episode, The Gift of Being Seen Again. I wasn't sure I'd ever say those words on a podcast. For a long time, I wasn't sure I'd ever say my name out loud again without feeling the weight of shame behind it. But it's 2 days before Christmas, and I read something this week that I can't stop thinking about. A man named Ajay Dev is spending his first Christmas as a free man in 16 years, wrongfully convicted. 16 years behind bars for something he didn't do. He walked out of a California prison back in May, and now he's trying to put his life back together, reconnecting with his sons, rediscovering a world that moved on without him. He wrote something that stopped me cold. He said forgiveness is a form of freedom. He's right. I know because I've lived it. My story is different from his. I want to be clear about that. Ajay Dev was innocent. I wasn't. I made choices when I was young, bad choices, reckless choices, and those choices cost a man his life. I deserved my time. I'm not here to make excuses for what I did. I carry that weight every day, and I always will. But the loneliness, that part is the same. The years of being unseen, the holidays that pass without you, the way your family learns to live as though you don't exist, because it's easier than grieving someone who's still alive. When I got out, Cedar Valley didn't exactly throw me a welcome party. Most people looked through me like I was made of glass. Employers wouldn't return my calls. Old friends, people I'd known since childhood, crossed the street when they saw me coming. My own father hadn't spoken to me in over 20 years. 20 years. I understood. I'd brought shame on our family, on our name, but understanding doesn't make it hurt less. What changed everything was my sister Miriam. She reached out when no one else would. She saw me, not the man I'd been, but the man I was trying to become. She didn't pretend the past hadn't happened. She didn't minimize what I'd done. She just let me know I still mattered. That single act of being seen again gave me something to build on. Then came the fire, and I lost her. I don't talk about that night much. Running into the smoke, finding her in the kitchen, carrying her out and knowing before anyone told me that I was too late. But before she died, Miriam reminded me of something I'd forgotten. That forgiveness isn't just something you receive. It's something you give to others and to yourself. She forgave me. She helped me forgive myself. And because of her, my father finally called. My family opened their doors again. I sat at their table for the first time in 2 decades. I think about Ajay Dev sitting with his sons this Christmas. I think about what that moment must feel like. The weight of lost years pressing down on you. The fragile hope of years still to come. 16 Christmases missed. 16 years of watching your children grow up through letters and glass partitions. And now, finally, a seat at the table. That's what Christmas is, really. Not the decorations. Not the gifts. It's the homecoming. It's the moment when someone who was lost is found again. When the door opens and you're welcomed back inside. The baby in the manger he came for people like me. For the guilty ones, not just the innocent. For the ones who don't deserve a second chance but get one anyway. That's grace. That's the whole point. If you know someone who's been away, in prison, estrangement, addiction, whatever wall went up between you, this is the season to reach out. You don't have to solve everything. You don't have to pretend the past didn't happen. You don't have to trust them completely or let them back into every corner of your life. Just let them know they're seen. That's where healing starts. Ajay Dev wrote that he learned to never underestimate the power of hope. I'd add one thing. Never underestimate the power of being the one who offers it. Merry Christmas, Cedar Valley. May your tables have room for one more. Thanks for being here. I'm George Khan, and this has been Quiet Echo.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open.